Have you ever felt like you were standing at a crossroads with no map and no idea where to go next? It's a scary feeling, right? To be asked to step out into the unknown, leaving everything familiar behind. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of a man who did just that. His name was Abraham, and his journey teaches us everything about what it means to have true faith. Picture this: Abraham is living a comfortable life in his homeland. He has his family, his friends, his routines. Then, one day, God speaks to him. The message is simple, but massive. Leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. Think about that. Not go to the land of Canaan, not here's a map with directions, just ... go. God promises to make him into a great nation and to bless him, but offers no details about the destination. What would you do? Most of us would probably ask a million questions. Where am I going? How will I get there? What will it be like? But Abraham, he packed his bags, gathered his family, and went. He didn't know the destination, but he knew the one who was calling him. That, right there, is the first giant leap of faith. He trusted the guide more than he needed the map. His journey takes him through vast, sweeping desert landscapes, living in tents under a brilliant canopy of stars. He builds altars along the way, marking his journey not by landmarks, but by his encounters with God. Years pass, and God's promise of a great nation seems distant. Abraham and his wife, Sarah, are old, and they still don't have a child. Doubt could easily creep in. Did he hear God correctly? Was this all a mistake? One night, under that same starry sky, God reassures him. Look up at the sky and count the stars, if indeed you can count them. So shall your offspring be. And the Bible tells us something profound. Abraham believed the Lord, and it was credited to him as righteousness. He chose to believe the promise, even when his reality looked completely different. Soon after, their son, Isaac, the child of the promise, is born. But the ultimate test of Abraham's faith was yet to come. This is the part of the story that challenges us to our core. God comes to Abraham again and says, "Take your son, your only son, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering." Can you even imagine the heartbreak, the confusion? This was the son God had promised, the one through whom a great nation would come. It made no sense. Every part of him must have screamed no. Yet, with a heart heavier than any man should have to bear, Abraham obeys. He gets up early the next morning, takes Isaac, and begins the 3-day journey. We see the raw emotion in these father-son scenes. Isaac, a young boy, asks his father, "The fire and wood are here, but where's the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham's reply is filled with a faith that is almost unbelievable. God himself will provide the lamb. My son, he believed, even in this darkest moment, that God had a plan. He builds the altar. He binds his beloved son. He raises the knife. And at that very last second, an angel of the Lord calls out, "Abraham, Abraham, do not lay a hand on the boy. Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son." Abraham looks up, and there, caught in a thicket, is a ram. God had provided. He always does. Abraham's story isn't just an ancient tale. It's a powerful lesson for every one of us. True faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting God when the path is completely unclear, when his instructions don't make sense, and when everything inside you wants to hesitate. It's about believing that he's good and that he will provide, even when you can't see how. So, what is God calling you to do? Maybe it's to start a new venture, to forgive someone, to move to a new city, or simply to trust him with a part of your life you've been holding onto tightly. When God calls you to trust him, take that step in faith. He always provides. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next one. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Until next time, walk in faith.